Anyanwu has reportedly written to the Supreme Court to ensure that the expedite action, so that the process will be quickened in order to give a final judgment so that he will know where he stands. Because I think that right now he's saying that the tussle is no longer in his favor. The governors, PDP governors, have decided to side with Ude Okoye, and who knows who the PDP BOT are going to side with, because they are in the meeting as we speak right now. And at the end of the meeting, they might also decide to, change their stance and stand with Ude Okoye. Who knows? But right now, he's trying to hasten Supreme Court, so that they can give their final judgment on the matter. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, guys, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please subscribe to this channel, give this video a massive thumbs up. That way YouTube recommends this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section as well. I respond to all of my comments. Without further ado, guys, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The battle of the National Secretary position of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has intensified as Samuel Anyanwu, a close ally of Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, has formally petitioned the Supreme Court for an accelerated hearing on the case. In a letter dated January 29, 2025, obtained by newsmen on Tuesday, Anyanwu urged the Supreme Court to expedite proceedings, stressing that the ongoing leadership crisis within the PDP must be swiftly addressed. The PDP has been embroiled in an intense leadership dispute since 2023, when its Southeast Zone nominated Sunday Ude Okoye to replace Anyanwu, who had contested the Imo governorship election. On December 20, 2024, the appeal court ruled in favor of Ude Okoye, affirming him as the rightful national secretary. However, the Court of Appeal in Abuja issued a restraining order on January 27, 2025, allowing Anyanwu to retain the position until the Supreme Court delivers its final judgment. Speaking in an interview with Punch, Anyanwu confirmed his legal request. Newsroom Nigeria reports that the dispute turned violent last Wednesday when supporters of Anyanwu stormed the PDP Board of Trustees meeting and forcibly removed Ude Okoye, prompting security operatives to restore order. In response, PDP governors, led by Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, issued a communique endorsing Ude Okoye as the authentic national secretary and urged the party's National Working Committee, NWC, to implement the court ruling. They also distanced themselves from Anyanwu, making it clear that they recognize Ude Okoye as the party's national secretary. Despite the governor's endorsement of Ude Okoye, Anyanwu has maintained that he remains PDP national secretary pending a final ruling from the Supreme Court. In a petition to the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Supreme Court and Court of Appeal, Anyanwu described the governor's decision as a call for crisis and urged the courts to intervene decisively. Despite the ongoing legal battle, Anyanwu resumed duties at the PDP national headquarters on Monday, arriving at 12 noon and heading to his office to oversee party affairs. Anyanwu's legal team stated that the dispute over the position of National Secretary of the PDP is harming both the party members and the political landscape. In the document titled Motion on Notice brought pursuant to Order 4 Rule 1, Order 6 Rule 5 Sub 1 of the Supreme Court rules, and the inherent jurisdiction of this honorable court, Anyanwu stated that the lower court reviewed the appeal and, in its ruling, rejected the appeal, with Honorable Justice Joseph Eyo Ekanem, JCA, expressing a dissenting opinion. It thus sought an order of this honorable court granting accelerated hearing of his appeal, appeal number SCCV 18/2025, Senator Samuel N. Anyanwu versus Anyanwu Emmanuel and 3 others. An order of this honorable court granting departure from the rules of this honorable court by abridging the time within which the respective respondents may file their respondent briefs of argument and the appellants stroke applicant may file his appellant's reply briefs. Anyanwu's legal team explained that, dissatisfied with the judgment of a lower court, the appellant filed an appeal via a notice of appeal on the 27th December 2024. Records of appeal have been compiled and transmitted, and the appeal entered as SCCV 18-2025, Senator Samuel N. Anyanwu versus Anyanwu Emmanuel and 3 others. He informed the Supreme Court that he had filed his appellant's brief of argument and served it on the respondent. The document added, the office of a National Secretary is pivotal to the administration of a second respondent, and by the Constitution of a second respondent, the signature of the National Secretary is made mandatory for all important correspondence to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and other bodies and or institutions. That the contention and disputes in and around the office of the National Secretary of a second respondent is detrimental to and adversely affecting the members of a second respondent and the polity. The Honorable Court has the inherent powers to grant the application sought by the applicant. The grant of this application is at the discretion of the Honorable Court. The respondents will not be prejudiced if this application is granted. It is in the interest of justice to grant this application. Anyanwu, while speaking with Punch on the suit, stated that he sought an expedited hearing in the interest of a party. He stated, I want accelerated hearing because it will be in the best interest. I did this because I am committed to the peace and progress of the PDP. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Ijeoma Okafor, says, this stupid man, you must leave that to your father's farmland. Wike is using you and Damagum to destroy PDP. Frank King says, you and your group abandoned PDP constitution and be looking for Supreme Court judgment. When will Nigerian politicians learn to obey their own laws? The last comment we're going to take from Chika Chinwoko says, Anyanwu, you cannot eat your cake and still have it back. You resigned from the post when you ran for gubernatorial election and failed. Then you come back to take the position which another person have occupied when you left. I asked you, Anyanwu, are you okay? Anyanwu will have to answer that for himself. You all, what are your thoughts and opinions? Let's have them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.